In their time, humans were capable of many great things.
Noah!
But now it is our time.
Hi, I'm Shanfikit from JUST do IT Thailand สวัสดีครับ What a wonderful day to meet you, Wes.
Yeah, what a wonderful day.
What a wonderful day!
Was it fun or scary making a sequel for the most beloved trilogy of all time?
Good question. This is coming right out with the big questions, huh? Yeah, it was. Honestly, starting it, that was a thing on my mind is, we had to come up with something that was worthy of being told, obviously we attempted to follow in the footsteps of the quality, and obviously we have a lot of the same shared DNA. We're using the same visual effects company. We're using a lot of the same writers and producers. Once we kind of cracked what we thought was a good story with these new characters, kind of a new adventure, we felt confident that we were heading in the right direction, and we're now the 10th movie in this franchise. So we got a lot of lore to live up to. You know what I mean? And so we always had the trilogy, the Caesar trilogy behind us. And we had the 68 original Charlton Heston in front of us. So we tried to have a foot in both camps, essentially, in terms of that world. Hopefully for fans of the original Charlton Heston, they're gonna find something in this just as much as the fans of the Caesar trilogy.
I see everything.
That is not everything.
The theme of coexistence and conflict between apes and humans is the core of the franchise. How this theme explored in the kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, you're right. That is the fundamental idea. I think what makes this franchise work is can two different people, or in this case species, coexist, live together, find peace. And it's always in that struggle where all the good drama and conflict and story is found, And so we very much set out this in the very beginning of this movie. We wanted to start in the ape's point of view, which is a little bit different than the previous trilogy, where it really starts in the human point of view, and then an ape comes into that story. And so we kind of do the reverse of that. We start with the ape world, and then a human comes into that story that you don't quite understand. That there's a little bit of a mystery there, an enigma that we get to kind of unwrap. And by the end of the movie, you really understand, I think, that it's a story about an ape named Noah and a human named May, right? And so, if we're lucky enough, the relationship and adventure that they go through, and the things that they've learned about each other, the things that they've changed about each other, having experienced this kind of adventure together, it will carry them forward into the future and to hopefully, future movies.
Legend says ape and human live side by side. Impossible as that may seem.
After telling the story from the eye of the apes, what do you learn more about human being?
Yeah, that's a good question, man. I mean, that is kind of what's fun about these movies is that we see ourselves in the apes themselves. We get to look at ourselves through their eyes. So it's all the usual stuff. It's power dynamics and greed and courage and loyalty and and all the things that you kind of learn from Caesar, all these lessons of, he stands as a character that we all would strive to become, ourselves. And Noah has the same journey as he learns about this character and learns what it means to be ape or human, right? And vice versa, you've got this May character who also learns who apes are and how close they are to us, ourselves, right? And so, maybe they see by the end of this movie that they're not so different.
So what do you see yourself? Are you a good ape or a bad ape?
Well, I'm a good ape. I'm a good ape, I think, but there's always a little bit of that bad ape just on the shoulder whispering,
Apes hunt humans. That is wrong.
So, looking back to your filmography, since the Ruin short film to The Maze Runner and now Planet of the Apes, I think you have an obsessed with post-apocalyptic world. Where did it all begin?
Who knows? It wasn't planned that way, of course, but The Ruin short, that probably has a closer kind of connection to this movie than it does the Maze Runner movies, honestly, right? The Maze Runner movies were a world that were destroyed by the sun, it's a place that it feels gross and nasty and it's rusty and smoldering in a way, very what you think of when you say dystopian. But Ruin, my first little thing, which, popular in its time, is very similar to this one, where it's a peaceful world. It's a lush world, a world that's kind of been forgotten, that's slowly overgrowing and being kind of erased by time, right? And so it was fun to play with those ideas. Why do I keep finding myself in these worlds? I don't know. Maybe there's something inside of me that likes the idea of the big reset, or maybe it's just happenstance, We'll see.
The elders did not tell us everything about this world.
Did your directing process change when you have to work with the performance capture as a filmmaking tool?
Yeah, the performance capture aspect of this it's very different. There was a learning curve involved for sure. I knew enough going in to be dangerous, I think, but I gotta say it's much more difficult than I thought it was going to be going into it. It's just it's a strange process, We were kind of surrounded by really, really talented, really experienced kind of people that have done this before, right? And that starts all the way from Andy Serkis all the way to the Weta effects, that kind of helped us just, prepare us, I guess, for what was coming. And so other than that, you just focus on making a good movie and making sure the actors have good performances and you're telling a good story. And, the rest of it is not that much different to making a regular movie.
You are familiar with the concept of evolution?
Speaking about the actor, Freya and Owen is awesome, but we need to talk about Kevin Durant. Why he's such a perfect choice for Proximus Caesar.
He was great. I think audiences will like him. He's a fantastic character, and Kevin, just ate up that opportunity, I think, to bring him to life. And he's a fun character, Proximus, in that he has real ideas. He's got real goals about, creating the first kingdom of apes. He wants to be the first king ape, and that kind of mirrors our own kind of, human history, where we began that process of creating kings and different rulers and type, But I hope audiences, like his character, and Kevin did a great job.
Apes will learn, I will learn. And I will conquer.
You can see a lot of things on the small screen at home. This deserves to be, in a giant theater with a bunch of strangers and fans around you. We spent a lot of time on this visual, but also the audio, the sonic component to this thing, the music, the sound. You want to go to a place that cares about those things, to see it in the best way possible, and that's on a giant screen with the best sound you can find, We work very hard to kind of create an experience that immerses you in a world isn't possible, So we all get to kind of take this little trip, have a collective dream, I guess, to go into these worlds that are just fantastical and full of adventure and drama and emotion.
My family. I will find them. I will bring them home. Why do they hunt her?
She knows the human secrets.
You chose a human over an ape.
This was a human place. It is not yours.
It is now, isn't it? You'll bend for your king.
Never.
Okay, before leaving, can we just say the praise together, strong together?
Yeah, that's right.
You be the human, I'll be an ape. I'll be an ape for
All
you.
right, you ready?
Okay. And
Together.
strong. Okay, that's it for me, man.
All right, dude.
In the name of Thai fans, we love you.
Awesome.
And we can't wait to see the movie on your shirt, man.
Oh, yeah.
I see that. Okay, good luck,
All right,
man.
cheers.
ก่อนจากกันไป ก็อย่าลืมกดซับกดแชร์ กดไลค์ และกดปุ่มแจ้งเตือนเอาไว้ เพื่อไม่ให้พลาดหลักคอนเทนต์สุดเอ็กซ์คลูซีฟเจาะลึกถึงหนัง หลากหลายกว่าใคร ที่เดียวที่จอดอ JUST do it พิมพ์จารีตภาษาอังกฤษ ส่วนดูภาษาไทย